Hey guys, this is Abraham, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create a special type of grid where when you have placed image lines, the vertical and horizontal spacing is the same, so it's completely square. And I actually got an email from a customer 2 years ago asking this exact question. How do I create a square grid when I apply image lines? And it took me quite a long time to realize how to solve this. And in version 4.0 of Grid Calculator Pro Edition, we've introduced two features, two features that will easily help you do this. Now, this is an advanced tutorial, and I'm going to show you how to create this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to enter any leading here. It doesn't even matter what value it is. After that, I'm going to go to paragraph and the character styles in the paragraph section. But of course, I have to define my width and height. So that's the first thing. But I'm just going to leave it at A4 here. After that, I go into the paragraph style section. And I define the font family and the style and the size. After that, I'm going to select points and pixels, and I'm going to explain why I do that in a minute here. So after that, go back to quick mode, and I believe the value was, let's try to get something as close as possible to this value. And then I'm just going to press calculate. And you know what? Let's try 4.1. And then I'm just going to tab away from that field. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this field, but I'm not going to press tab or enter. I'm going to hold down the Alt button and press the up arrow. And what it does, it jumps in increments of the grid width value for the leading. And I'm going to do so like 3 times. You're going to have to experiment here what you find is working. So you're going to find a leading that is working good with your font size. So I think this is going to look okay. You're going to have to experiment on your own. All right, so we've done this, and the reason earlier that I changed to points and pixels was because the grid width is always shown in the selected unit, and points and leading is always shown in points. So if we work in points for the grid width, it's going to match this in the same unit, and it's just going to be easier to keep everything organized in your head. Okay, so go back to paragraph and character style, and I'm going to hold down the Shift key and press Hmod. Now what this did was to modify the font size so that we get this value, which is the same as the grid width value. As you can see here, 4.105, and it's the same here. Now this is very important, because if these do not match exactly, then this is not going to work. After that, I'm going to check this box here, and let me show you just how awesome this is. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and beginning from one of the image lines here and ending on one of the gray lines here, which is the baseline grid, I am able to create a completely square grid on any document width and height that I want. And what's really cool is that now we can place our text here. Let's see here. Just gonna move that up a bit. And this aligns with the height of the X. Now I could have selected H here and do the same thing, but that's up to you. So for example here, this is going to give me Let's draw some more boxes here. So let's zoom in here. Let's pretend that these black boxes are like text or images, and we can see that our spacing here is 100% square. Now, I think that if you're working on a catalog or something with a lot of images, then if you are able to achieve the same spacing vertically and horizontally, it's just going to look a bit better than having spacing vertically that is more than the spacing on the horizontal. So yeah, this is how easy it is to create a really advanced grid of this kind in Grid Calculator Pro Edition 4.0. Thank you for watching.